Hey, this is Lorena, and I wanted to do a design tutorial for you. I went ahead and I quilted the MasterPiece banner again. Yes, again. When I did it the first time, I went on my long arm and I just, I designed it on the fly and it didn't look like it was master worthy, masterpiece worthy. So this time I wanted to share a video with you on how I went through the design process and kind of took my time and came up with something beautiful. All right, so that's what this video is about. Let's keep going. What I did this time around is I sat down on a sketchbook and I just started writing the word on a piece of paper, finding center, and just kind of came up with some random designs. Anything that would come to my mind, I would go ahead and just sketch out. It didn't have to be perfect. It just had to be idea. And I came up with 3 different designs, and one of them I really liked. Once I came up with the one I liked, I brought out my plexiglass design table. I have a video of what I'm talking about, but what it is a thicker piece of plexiglass that I put some magnets and some little feet on it. And what you do is you lay your fabric on top, and I also have another plexiglass that's thinner, and you lay that on top of your fabric. The reason I have the magnets on the plexiglass table bottom is on the top you can put some magnets on top of your tracing paper so your paper does not move. What I did here is I went ahead and traced out the lettering of the banner on the tracing paper so I had an accurate depiction of the measurements and size of the banner itself. Now this tracing paper, I got just a regular pencil and just found a flexi ruler kind of to design some random weird shape, and you can literally shape this however you want, but I found a shape and I traced it around and I found kind of a pattern that I liked. Now remember, it's tracing paper, so you can change it to be whatever you want. This is the design process. I did it in pencil, and then when I found a shape or a design that I liked, I went ahead and marked it with a Sharpie, and then I filled the space in. After I did that, I got another piece of tracing paper and I traced that piece so I could flip it and have the exact size to place all the way around my banner. When I was here on the tracing paper, I also went ahead and played with some feathers. I put feathers in one area and I didn't like it, and since I used a pencil, I was able to erase it. And then I found what feathers would look like in different dimensions. Now let me just say this, doing this on the tracing paper really did help a lot when I went to the Longarm. It created motion memory, and I kind of knew what I was doing a little bit better than if I would have done it cold. Yeah. With my light box, I went ahead and laid the tracing paper on top and put my fabric on top of that. Now, since I could align the lettering to the fabric and it kind of sat right on top of each other, I was able to get the perfect dimensions on where I could mark on the fabric now. So on the tracing paper, you could design, you could play around, you could erase or remark. When you got your idea really solid, now you can transfer it into your fabric by using a water-soluble marking tool. Now in this video, I don't want to share the quilting process, but I'm going to put some beautiful kind of snippets of some designs in there because I want to make a whole video on the thread I used, on what kind of fabric it was, what kind of batting I used, and give a little bit more detail. But I wanted to share with taking a little bit more time in designing and slowing down a little bit, how much more gratifying the process was for me because I really like the way it came out. And yeah, I really like it. Okay, so I'll see you on the next one, hopefully sooner than later.